We're in for something special right here, right now.
さあ、思う存分やり合うがいい。争うがいい。
Puts one in the pocket. Goes for the fireball. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
さあ、張り切っていってもらいたいね。どうだろう。
No good up high. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Pressuring them in the corner.
ここからが大事だな。
Trips him up. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out.
このまま行くか？ここはどう出るか？
Gets the jump in. Reads their mind and takes the throw. Grabs him.
そうか。いやー、どうだ？
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Big throws.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
Both fighters are barely alive.
二人とも限界と見える。
Somehow experiencing grip in there.
見事。
Yo, that fight was dripping with tension.
死闘というのはこういうのを言うんだな。
Lays down a whirlwind. Had the radar up and running.
いやー、見事。気持ちよく決まったね。
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
いやー、このラウンドはどうなるんだろう。
Player 1 can build off this lead.
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね。もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ。
Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Burnout activates.
まだ諦めるな。
Barely blocks the jump. A super art?
これは
Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Player, oh no, they're stunned.
ここまでなのか。いいぞ、その調子だ。まだ逆転があるぞ。
Fires off a whirlwind. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? KO!
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
破竹の勢いで勝ち切ったな。これは見事という他はないな。
Throws them. What's next?
やはり近距離での取っ組み合いは見ていて楽しいね。
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だな。
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
このまま行くか。
The throw is escaped. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace.
さあどうだ。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Did well to get the buff in there. Reads their mind and takes the throw. Jumps in. One combo can end this round right now.
二人とも限界と見える。
Experiencing burnout.
ここまでなのか。
KO.
やるではないか。
Well, that was so close. But what a matchup to see, right?
同じような実力を持った者同士が真っ向からぶつかるとこういう状態になるんだな。
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
頑張っていってもらいたいよね。
We're just getting started. Who will take control?
これは危険な香りがするな。次はどう出る。
Still slugging it out at this range. Both fighters have a full people meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. A quick breather. Player experiencing burnout. Jumps up, knockdown, and big opportunity now in this corner.
どうした。いけるか。
Burnout activates.
まだ諦めるな。
Ooh, you never know. Solid anti-air.
見事だ。
Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Closes it out.
やるではないか。
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
次が肝心だ。気を引き締めていくのだ。
Manages to block the jump in attack. Let's see how these two targets set the tone of the match.
気持ちでぶつかっていってほしいね。いいぞ。
Looking for a hole. Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
もっと我が輩を満足させてみろ。
Player 2 has the super advantage. These guys are not giving each other reversal. Keeps them out. Loads up a pump and eats it. Dangerous, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Noticeable life. Oh my God, Rock Super! Great job. All in with a rock. Turns out. They were sitting on their feet for this super art. It is over. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
実力的にはほぼ五分五分。最後の踏ん張りが決め手だったね。
Can't argue with you. What a fight! Lays down a whirlwind. Bull gained control of the match in the early going.
いやー、このラウンドはどうなるんだ。いいよいいよ。
Backs them into the corner.
ここからが大事だな。ここで決めるその弾力。あっぱれ。
The throw hits. Now the fun begins.
この飛び道具はどういう仕組みで出ているんだ？
Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Definitely answers the air attack.
ここで決めるその弾力。あっぱれ。
The jump-in is denied. Got their eye on the air.
ここで決めるその弾力。あっぱれ。
Somehow experiencing burnout.
ここまでなのか？
KO.
良い決着だった。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
二人ともなかなかやるな。我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ。
You got that one. Oh, next round started. It's a good spot to use the super.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
Jumps in, scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. Switches sides via backup. They're going for the super art.
おっと。
Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 2 will look to apply KO.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
Oh, hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
二人ともご苦労であった。後の試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
さあ、張り切っていってもらいたいね。
They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Denies that throw attempt. Very solid corner kick. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be their setup here?
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。
The jump-in is denied. Checks them with the projectile. Life lead opens up. Holds out with the block. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね。
In your face with the SR. Burnout activates.
まだ
Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
よく踏ん張った。粘り勝ちだな。
Medium kick hits. Are we going to see some fireworks?
自分を信じて戦い抜くのだ。
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the burnout activates.
ここまでなのか？いやー、どうだ。
Just goes for it at this range.
これは
Genius read. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Jumps. Anti-air drops him.
いや、すごいな。排水の陣とはこのことか。
You've gotta be mindful of reaching. Wrong critical. What's gonna happen?
これは
Kaisen Dankai Ranku connects. They're gonna score huge damage off of this.
見事だ。
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What a finish!
良いとどめだ。
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Jump. Gets the jump in. Puts one in the pocket. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. did well to get the buff in. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
さあもっとやりや
KO!
いいねとどめまでしっかり
Not sure how you can break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
反撃を許さない素晴らしい攻めだった
Shoots off a fireball up close. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
頑張っていってもらいたいよね
Nails the anti-air.
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They're backed up into the corner.
さあここからだ
Solid anti-air to continue the corner play.
いいぞその調子だもっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
In there!
やるではないか
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
これはあくまである我が輩から見てもかなりの力の持ち主と言わざるを得ないな
Close them to negate the block.
今の投げは良いフォームだったね
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The Vuha stop to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Throws him. What's next?
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage.
さあここだ
No more drive gauge.
危ないぞ気をつけろ
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Tension ring hits home. This is a huge chance to make a feel.
危ないぞ気をつけろ
Who will capitalize on an opening first?
もうギリッギリだね
To come from the brink like that? What a comeback!
よく踏ん張った粘り勝ちだな
Man, they just scrapped that! What did you think?
見事素晴らしい接戦であった
Who's going to start things off?
もっともっと我が輩を楽しませるがよい
Decides to buff up while they can. Player 1 has the life advantage.
良い状況ではあるね
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Denies the jump-in.
いいぞその調子だ
Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one experiencing burnout.
まだ諦めるな
Great Desert Storm!
これは
Perfect parry! How will they follow up? Shuts that down with a parry. Jumps? There's a change of sides. Player 2! Whoa, engine's cranked! Looking to impress with this super.
あっぱれやるではないか
The super doesn't hit!
いや
Flatlines him!
見事
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
二人ともご苦労であったまたの試合を楽しみにしているぞ
All that effort for so little payoff.
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
No good up high. Definitely saw that counter coming.
ああ今のは素晴らしいねさあどうだ
Now they get pushed into the corner. Or KO.
勝負あったね
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
いやー圧倒的だね勢いが違うよね
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them?
ここで決めるその胆力あっぱれ
Dashes forward. Was looking for that jump attack.
ここで決めるその胆力あっぱれ
Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation. Oh, burnout triggered.
次はどう出るこれはいけるかしかし油断はできんな
In there.
良い決着だった
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ
Gets a risky buff in. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. All stops and pushes the envelope with the OD spinning mixer. Whirlwind shot. Reversal. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Player 1 needs to wait this out. Start with Whirlwind. Solid anti-air.
ないか。
A real test of nerves here. Oh, putting it. What a finish.
そういうことだ。
Too hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Jump?
いやー見事、気持ちよく決まったね。どうだろう。
Gets the jump in. Good parry there and holds out with the block. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
さあここだ。
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
さあもっとやり合うのだ。
Still slugging it out at this range. Gets them with the anti-air.
いいぞ、その調子だ。次はどう出る。
Closing moment got him up against the wall. Wraps it up with a decisive combo.
見事。
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
人というのはこういうのを言うんだな。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
どっちも動けてはいるんだ。
Experiencing burnout.
まだ諦めるな。
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
いやーこのラウンドはどうなるんだろう。
At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
良い状況ではあるね。いやーどうだ。
Big opportunity now in this corner.
さあここからだ。
Anthony! Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Throws them!
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
Life reflects it, closes it out!
やるではないか。
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this corner.
最後まで諦めるな。
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Oh, the whirlwind to up the ante. Knocked them out of the air.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
That's just started. It's anyone's game.
気持ちでぶつかっていってほしいね。
Clutch anti-air.
見事だ。
Oh, could be the start of something.
ここは攻めたいところ。だがしかし、それは相手も同じか。
What are they gonna do? Drop some hard.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
They're going for the super art.
おっ
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Close that off.
と、おっと。
Reversal.
何？
There's the burnout.
地獄の沙汰ほど面白い。
More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Is it time for pleasure? Time for pain. As far as jury's concerned, they're kind of the same. Anticipated that throw. Noticeable life lead when the super art flatlines them.
見事。
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Decides to puff up while they can. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
頑張っていってもらいたいよね。
Pressuring them in the corner.
ここからが大事だな。
Gets the jump in. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner.
良い状況ではあるね。
Combo with the target combo. From up above. Gets them.
良い決着だった。
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
目の覚めるような戦いだった。キャラクターと一心同体になっているようだ。
The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Spot! Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
どうした？いけるだろう。
Scrapping it out up close. Sneaks in up. Ah, burnout activates.
ここまでなのか？もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ。いや、すごいな。
Jumps. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Doing some quick planning.
ここは攻めたいところ。だがしかし、それは相手も同じか。
Oh, stun! Bad news is on the way.
ああ、そうだ。
Turns out.
まだ諦めるな。
Closes it out.
良いとどめだ。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
我が輩もこれには目がくぎ付けになっている。
Who's going to steal this win?
全身全霊で戦うがよい。このエネルギー弾、実に興味深いな。
Still plenty of time left.
気持ちでぶつかっていってほしいね。
Brushes that off and keeps going.
これは
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, super art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Kaisen Dankai Raku. Playtime's over. Player 2 is all the throw connects.
見事だ。
What are they gonna do? Reversal. Their drive gauges aren't full. This means less resources to use when an opportunity strikes. There's a burnout.
まだ諦めるな。
Oh, sniped.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
もっと我が輩を満足させてみろ。
Flatlines them.
そういうことだ。
Oh my days. That was a real intense fight.
二人ともご苦労であった。またの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
Lays down a whirlwind. Okay, they trade hits. Throws them to negate the block. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance.
ここはどう出るか。
Player 1 chases him down.
さあもっとやり合うのだ。
Alright, what's coming up goes for the super art? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO.
ああ決まったね。
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
全く素晴らしいね。見事に決めていった。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up a notch. Grabs him,
やはり近距離での取っ組み合いは見ていて楽しいね。
lays down a whirlwind. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ。
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
さあここからだ。
Both fighters, are you serious? They had a read on that jump in the whole time?
これはもっともっと争うがよい。あと少しだ。
Can they create an opportunity for themselves to... Ooh, what a smart throw!
素晴らしい投げだ。
Uses the gauge for a super art. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 huge. What a finish!
見事。
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Decides to puff up while they can. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
ここからが大事だな。
Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find open. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage.
さあここだ。
Oh, easy tech. That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
遠距離でも攻撃を緩めないんだね。
Get so.
ああ決まったね。
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
これはちょっと実力差があるかもしれないね。ただそこを覆すのも戦いの醍醐味。まだわからないよね。
They trade hits, and now player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Took him to the corner and a flash.
いやーどうだ。
Not much life left. Ah, burnout activates.
まだ諦めるな。
Great Desert Storm! Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner.
いいぞその調子だ。
Manages to burns out.
地獄の沙汰。
Closes it out.
やるではないか。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
最後まで諦めるな。
Who will come out on top in this final round?
最後まで気を抜くでないぞ。
All in with the rock. Drive gauge is on. There's a burnout.
ここまでなのか
Genius read with that throw escape. Player 2 reads the jump in perfectly.
いいぞその調子だ
A rare chance here. They gotta do something.
いいのが入った
Here comes the corner flip. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
なんだと
Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
That felt good, didn't it?
Hanging by a thread. Just needs one flatline zone.
良いとどめだ
Oh, hard fought on both sides. What do you think?
二人ともご苦労であったまたの試合を楽しみにしているぞ
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
何事も最初が肝心だおっと
They timed that just right to get the perfect pair. Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
頑張っていってもらいたいよねどうだろう
Backs them into the corner.
ここからが大事だな
Finds the time to squeeze in above.
ここはどう出るか
Grabs them.
ここで決めるその弾力あっぱれ
Did well to get the buff in there. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Anything could happen here.
攻めるタイミング難しいね
Life lead opens up. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
そうかもうちょっと
Parries the projectile. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
さあもっとやり合うのださあどうだ
The throw misses. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Zero drive left. Lays down a whirlwind. They gotta pick their spots well with the remaining drive. Experiencing KO.
見事
Yo, that was so close. But what a matchup to see, right?
同じような実力を持った者同士が真っ向からぶつかるとこういう状態になるのだ
They're backed up into the corner.
さあここからだおおそうきたか
Nice, perfect parry there. What do they do next? There's a change of sides. Good read with that throw escape.
この世界の人たちは当たり前のように飛び道具を飛ばすんおっと
Bust out the parry. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it?
差はついたようだがまだまだこれからだ次はどう出る
Lots of full-hop bank and plenty of avenues to race through. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. The full-hop's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Experiencing burnout.
まだ諦めるな
You've gotta be mindful of a super art.
おっ
Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Good, didn't it?
Player 2 in while the throw connects.
と綺麗に投げていったね
Whirlwind shot. Somehow manages to block the jump in. And there's a burnout.
地獄の沙汰ほど面白い
Player 1 is in a very raw super art incoming. What a finish.
そういうことだ
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
次が肝心だ気を引き締めていくのだ
Fires off a whirlwind. Side switch in the corner. Sets up with the jump in. Jump. Drive and back misses.
今のは気にするな次だ
Ooh, what a smart blow.
あっぱれやるではないか
They're sitting on a full super blade shake. Escapes the corner. What are they gonna do? Whirlwind shot. Buffs while they're blinking. The jump in is denied.
あっぱれやるではないか
A real test of nerves. He closes it out.
見事
Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
諸君最高の試合だったぞ
Decides to puff up while they can. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
いやーこのラウンドはどうなるんだ
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だな。
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Yup.
They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
ちょっと危ないなこれは。
Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Well-timed corner switch. Heading into the end game now. Will this super art connect?
おお、そう。
KO!
勝負あったね。
Bags the round! What do you make of it?
いやーいいね。いい感じだと思う。
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Gets a risky puck in. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
どうした？いけるだろう。
Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they will. Burnout activates.
ここまでなのか？
Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight. This may be it. Drive gauge gap here. Smart play with the throw.
見事な投げだね。次はどう出る？あと少しだ。
Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Wow, that's some big time damage there.
いい感じだ。
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Here's turns out.
まだ諦めるな。
Who's gonna take it?
もう決まってしまうぞ。
Reads the throw and escape. Jump. Flatline zone.
良いとどめだ。
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ。
Bumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. Play feng shui engine activation. Turning it right up with a super.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
Burnout activates.
ここまでなのか？これは熱いだ。
Put both cheeks into that super and keeps it. Player's drive impact misses. Drops hard.
見事だ。
Starts with whirlwind. What are they gonna do? Whirlwind shot. Reads the jump in perfectly.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
What a parry. Turns out.
ここまでなのか？
A real test of nerves here. Reversal. Jump.
見事だ。
Even the slightest hit bears a burnout.
ここまでなのか？
Are you kidding me?
よくやった。これが見たかったのだ。
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
二人ともご苦労であった。バカの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
Gets carried to the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws him down.
いいよいいよ。
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The Fuha's stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Had the radar up and running.
いやー見事、気持ちよく決まったね。
Takes the chance to hurt him. Very solid corner switch. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
さあもっとや
Experiencing burnout.
まだ諦めるな。
Fires off a whirlwind. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Gets them.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
So that fight was dripping with tension.
死闘というのはこういうのを言うんだな。
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
駆け引きが分かってきたところかな。
Lays down a whirlwind. Big opportunity now in this corner.
どうした？いける？
Goes for the super art.
おっと。
The Fuha stalk to the brim. Hits him with a stopping body.
おっと。
That's not gonna hit.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
Goes for the rush. Starts a push with Arabian cycle. Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight.
差はついたようだが、まだまだこれからだ。
Smart play with the throw.
いやーどうだ。一撃必殺の逆転見えているぞ。血がたぎってきたぞ。
KO.
やるではないか。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
最後まで諦めるな。
The last round. It's now or never.
いやーこれは頑張ってほしい。
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
これはでかいのが入ったか。
Clutch anti-air.
あっぱれやるではないか。
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Connects with the throw.
見事だ。
Breaks it. Knocked him out of the air.
あっぱれやるではないか。
Keeps him. All the throws connects.
あっぱれやるではないか。
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They got to start cooking.
もっと我が輩を満足させてみ。
Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. What a finish.
やるではないか。
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Fires off a whirlwind. Did well to get the buff in there. Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
いやーこのラウンドはどうなるんだろう。
Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Pressuring them in the corner.
ここからが大事だな。
Blocks the jump in. They're really being worked over in the corner.
良い状況ではあるな。
Sticks the combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws them to negate the block.
今の投げは良いフォームだったね。さあどうだ。
KO.
良い決着だった。
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
引き迫るその戦いぶり見事だ。
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Lays down a whirlwind. Projectile to try and change the situation. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
これは危険な香りがするな。
Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
そうか。
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Brushes that off and keeps going.
おっと。もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ。
The cyclone hit. Now we gotta see something. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage.
いい感じだ。
Burnout activates.
まだ諦めるな。
Player 1 bears a burnout.
まだ諦めるな。
Throws him.
見事だ。
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Such a lovely face.
Closes it out.
そういうことだ。
Oh my days. That was a real intense fight.
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Anti-air drops.
いやすごいな。
All that effort for so little payoff.
ああ今のは素晴らしいね。どうだろう。
Throws him. What's next?
そうか。
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing.
ここはどう出るか。
The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Start the push, experiencing burnout.
ここまでなのか。
Bends the meter. Well aware of the life of meters. Really good decision making.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
二人ともなかなかやるな。我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ。
Alright, let's see what happens in the next round. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum?
そういうことか。なるほどな。
The Fuha stop.
これは
Get out of that jam with a perfect parry. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 chases them down.
さあもっとやり合うのだ。次はどう出る。
Jump. Player 2 holding. Just goes for it at this range.
これは
Lots of hits him with a stopping block.
そうきたか。
Going in. They're backed up into the burns out.
地獄
KO.
見事。
Player 2 buried their opponent.
いや見事。迷いがないね。あっという間だったな。
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it.
まだ戦い足りるようだな。
Puts one in the pocket. Jump in, finds the mark.
ここで決めるその弾力、あっぱれ。
Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Both sides looking for an opening.
これはどうした。
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn.
この飛び道具はどういう仕組みで出ているんだ。
Oh, sought to pry them open. Did well to get the buff in there. Oh, this is so close. Can they take it by using their drive? The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. KO!
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
There's no question what length both players are willing to go to.
見事、素晴らしい接戦であっ
Whips the throw.
た。いや、すんごいな。
There's a change of sides. Breaks the block with a throw.
良い投げ。
Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
おっと。
Their timing was on point there. That perfect carry may lead to something. Jumps? Jumps in. Barrel.
おっと。
Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Bumps up. Side hustle to start something? They back the opponent experiencing burnout.
まだ諦めるな。
Life lead is right in there.
良い決着だった。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ。
Lays down a whirlwind.
このエネルギーだ。実に興味深いな。
They're turning it up a notch. We might see some wreck down here.
これは危険な香りがするな。
With super arts into play, it's really all in with a rush. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger?
差はついたようだが、まだまだこれからだ。
With sides. Back into the corner. What's that? Oh, yo! Rock super hit! Somehow connects with the throw.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
Crowns him from above. Player 1 still has a chance, but it's going to be super hard to show. There's a burnout.
まだ諦めるな。
They're in range. What a finish!
そういうことだ。
Well, hard fought on both sides. What do you think?
二人ともご苦労であった。またの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
Fires off a whirlwind. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
いいよいいよ。
Can't tech the throw.
さあ、ここだ。
The counter is blocked.
いやー、よくガードした。
Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. KO.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
いやー、いいね。いい感じだと思う。
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね。
Player 1 will look to apply pressure to extend the meter, hoping for a good return.
いや、すごいな。
Oh wow, look at the damage they did. Fantastic work with that combo. Player 2 has perfect execution with the anti-air.
見事だ。
In there.
良い決着だった。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
最後まで諦めるな。
Checks with a medium kick. That last round showed just how important corner pressure is to winning a match. You really need to keep pushing while avoiding the corner yourself.
なるほどね。
Uses the gauge for a super art.
見事だ。
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
いいぞ。
What will they do next? Lays down a side hustle. Nowhere to run.
もっと我が輩を満足させてみる。
More fuel to the fire. Cook them up.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Ooh, what a smart throw.
見事だ。
One step, they are done.
よくやった。これが見たかったのだ。
Well, hard fought on both sides. What do you think?
諸君最高の試合だったぞ